Okay, so it sounds like I'm just talking to nobody. Awesome. I'm awesome.
He's
Never
the voice
mind,
in our
guys.
head.
Sorry, I just have
Kyle
voices
is
in
the
my head. I'm
voice
really
in our
talking
head.
to. I see. Focus versus
All right, we need to
Pelca.
focus.
And Pelca side. Pick.
We need a Pelca side.
Pelca side. Yeah. Anyway, we got some winner semis. Focus versus Pelca here. Very dominant matchup. That this is going to be really hard for both of them to play.
Yeah.
Both of them are very good at their characters, especially Pelca and with the Snake, and Focus with the Peach too. But already we're seeing a different approach to the matchup than we saw with Pelca versus Mr. Pink, and then Focus versus Sissy.
I think it is, yeah.
Oh gosh, I forget the name. The full
I think
name.
Sissy Longlegs.
Sissy Longlegs. Boom.
Like, think about it like Daddy Longlegs. Sissy Longlegs. Yeah.
That does it. That does it. But yeah, a very different game. Just drops
And
down.
we already got a stock. Damn.
That's such a power move. Drop down, F tilt. Just do it. Surely it'll hit.
No, this is definitely much more of an even matchup. We're seeing a lot of offensive and defensive blows. Now we're seeing more of like the even score. That's really what's critical, right? It's throwing in those, not only playing defensively, but also kind of knowing how to really outspace and really lock in those hits.
There's a combo. But yeah, no, it really is about just kind of putting on pressure and making sure that your pressure is actually, something that's applicable.
Exactly.
I think Pelca actually knows the movement of Focus is something that will be an issue, especially with turnip in hand. There's something that needs to be done from there. So just very comfortable kind of just running at Pelca, throwing out whatever you can, using the floats to kind of mix up where they are. And that's going to put a lot more pressure. Oh, turnip.
Put a lot of pressure, and we're really turning up the heat.
We are good. We're good. We're so good. Someone hire us for a comedy set. We got jokes.
We got jokes. We got comedy. We got cards.
Cards, true.
A token.
I wonder if Ariel's gonna pull out another pack of cards and just come
Yeah,
up
we
here.
gotta see another live pack opening. I feel like it isn't a KML, KMLocal without a live pack opening.
A live pack opening. I feel like that should just be like a standard.
Oh,
Just
but
a
we
little
are
bit.
seeing some nuts
Yeah.
gameplay right now.
I will say that the stocks may be even here, and the percent may be a little far off. But I don't think it's over.
I think that leverage, though. I mean, we might see some trade backs. I mean, you might be right.
Yes,
But that was 136%.
absolutely.
That did not look too good.
Not good at all, but I will say Pelca has been doing this thing where Pelca does a fast fall into straight up and up tilt. I think that Focus is going to have to be a little more careful about these situations that Focus puts themselves in.
And you're right now. See, we're even the score now.
It is
could
crazy.
just be in one man's hit.
Yeah, did we commentators curse that again?
We're just gonna say that we're watching the game.
We are watching the game.
We are watching the game. We are talking about the game.
Oh, this is death.
Talk about the hug of death.
Yeah, literally.
Ooh. Can we get a replay of that? All right, we don't have a replay. It's all good.
Wait. All right. Yeah, first game going to Pelca.
Trust me. Done production. If it isn't going to show up in the next first 5 seconds of saying it, it's not there. You have to click save immediately.
Oh, is it? You got to be quick with it?
Yes, you have to be very quick with it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You have to be like, because I ran production one time. I had to quickly change the score, then change the camera, and make sure you click the replay button all at once.
To get it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that why? I think I saw production actually scrambling to try and get the replay there, too.
Yeah.
Change the score immediately. I see.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's a lot. But game 2.
A lot of work happens.
Game 2, I think there's going to be, first off, stage change for sure. And then I think there's going to have to be a change in the mentality that Focus brings to the early part of the game. A lot of the aggressive gameplay that they had might not work here. I think
maybe more outwards focused, like more turn-ups, more projectiles, more things that are actually separating you from the the core of the core of the pain. Because that's what we're really seeing. We're seeing like those hugs of death. We're seeing those mainly like close counters that are causing those casualties right now.
Yeah, I will say that I think.
Ooh.
very scary situation. Just goes for the down throw, and that puts Focus off stage. Knows that there's a C4 right there, so can actually just play, not even to get the up tilt, but just play for the C4 itself.
Yeah.
Good recovery to get back to the stage. And Focus, we need to take this off yesteryear. Right now, it's just too much damage on you.
Yeah.
But I think we're working towards it slowly but surely. Nikita's there somewhere. Ooh,
I think that gameplay switch up definitely did work though, because Focus is definitely a lot more locked in now, and it's kind of tuned in. See, look at the turn up. Look at that turn up gameplay. That was beautiful. Oh,
C4's on stage.
Oh,
C4's still on stage. Oh no. That'll take that. Okay, this is exactly where you want to be if you were focused. This is not where you want to be if you were focused. Absolutely. Good down tilt. Tries to go for it there. Oh, crouches under the grab.
But Pelca's also focused. Look at those trade shots. Already at 135% for the stock.
A call out on the side B is insane. Just to take that stock. And just like that, we are yet again back to a pretty even game. A little bit more percentage on Pelca, but all of that can be made up. Oh, exactly. But we have Mr. Saturn on hands.
But then again, if that 15% stays along, you never know.
That's true. It's already going to 99.
Look at that. See, look.
The
shield, the strategic shield.
Doesn't take it.
Does not take, and the turn up did not turn it up either.
Absolutely not. And it seems.
But we are just. It just seems like a waiting game at this point.
But we just need to see more of the dominance that we saw in Mr. Pink's game. Just comfortable playing the distance. But I think Pelca's like really in the passenger seat when it comes to this game.
And definitely drove it home. Focus is for the point. Let's take a look here. So, yeah, that
really here. Immediately jumps, double jump,
that close contact. Beautiful.
Just takes it from there. It's really difficult. Can we see Focus? Yeah! Let's go Focus. Hold on. I'm going to ask production. Production! Voice in my head.
Voice in our head.
Voice in my head. Oh, there we go. Is this best of 3? I can't read. Never mind. Bye-bye, production. Thank you.
Bye-bye, production. Thank you.
I just read it.
Production is so nice.
Production's awesome. By the way, not a single voice came to me in my head.
No
not
voice
one.
came to our head.
It was just me and my
But you know what?
talking
KMO will always be in our hearts.
Absolutely. They sure will. Anyway, game 3. That grenade goes off. Oh, tries to go for the down air off of it. Sorry. Who cares if it drops? Just do it again.
Just do it again.
Just continue doing it.
Yeah, exactly. That's you know, sometimes you just gotta, like we said before, you know, sometimes it's not about just, you know, doing like different things and mixing it up. Sometimes just following that same consistent pattern might just work.
Yeah.
Especially if you're really, you know, knowing your target and kind of knowing, okay, I can do the same thing over and over again, but they will not read and counterplay.
You know, they say that Insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results.
Yep.
But no one talks about the opposite of what that means.
It's called sanity.
Yeah. Would that just be doing the same thing, expecting the same results?
I feel like that's, you know, what's the opposite of sanity?
Exactly.
Insanity.
Fair. So maybe we could kind of like see just, you know, more of the static gameplay. Good back air. What is even happening? Oh, held grenade. Got back aired all the way to the other blast zone, popped off the top. Got it, and that'll take that first stock away. I'm wondering what the changes that need to be made to kind of make this game more winnable, more dominantly winnable on both sides need to be.
Spacing, and a lot of it has to do with spacing and making sure you time out your damage.
Okay.
I feel like we're seeing a lot of like close contact gameplay and like trading blows. Whoever can really outspace and provide, like, you know, that damage, like the core damage, I feel like is going to take the leverage here. Because, you know, with the other matches, we've seen, you know, grenade bombs, grenade.
Yeah.
With, you know, or turn up. A lot of it, I feel like, is like whoever can really pull the most damage in the most efficient amount of time and who can actually pull the right amount of plays to get that damage is going to win the match.
I see. And I think I agree with that. I do think it's very much about... I do agree with you said about spacing. It's about kind of like maneuvering about amongst the minefield for focus.
Yeah, exactly. Or the turn-ups.
Or the turn-ups and the various good peach aerials that are being thrown out.
Yeah.
But what would be the actual solution? I think that Peach just has to kind of use the floats more efficiently. I think right now, Focus is doing an incredible job.
All that talking and we just Hey, at least we're continuing the match, though.
Yep.
We are best of 5 now. We are best of 5 territory.
That is true. Up tilt.
Would you have to confirm with production?
Production, that's best of 5, correct? That's best of 5, right? Production. This is a. Do we have another game? Production. No, I'm joking. Look how focused Pelca is.
Damn. Even when we try to ask for it and bait it in, we
Yeah,
don't get the
we
voice
get
in our
nothing.
head.
I'm watching production ignore me. It's
Yep.
okay though.
It's okay.
Fine. I won't
It's
cry
okay.
about it. I got a heart earlier. Nothing
Hey,
can break my spirit.
you know, nothing will break our spirits.
Yeah.
But what will also not break our spirits is the next match here, no matter
That
who
is true.
wins. Because it's
I
always a
will
good
say,
time here at
it's-
KMLocal.
It's always a good time at KML Locals. That should be a slogan. Do we have a slogan for
It's
KML?
KMLocal.
KM Local?
We call it KMLocal, yeah.
Kim Local.
No, not Kim Local, KM Local.
KM
Local.
Local.
KM Local, yeah.
KM
Local.
Okay.
But, all right,
I was
now
gonna
to the
say
next match, though. We're
Local.
already seeing really high percentage on Pelca.
Yeah. A lot of damage coming out from Focus. I will say that I think this has been kind of a recurring pattern that we've been seeing. A lot of damage comes out from Focus because obviously Focus gets the thing that I was
Focus
talking about
gets
a
the
couple starts ago.
combos,
Yeah,
gets the
Z-combo.
turn-ups, get those aerial moves.
Yeah.
But the grenade, the nade bombs is really what kind of separates, Pelca from Focus. Like
Yes.
being able to throw out all those projectiles in such a rapid pace, and then Focus kind of having to dodge the minefield is
Absolutely.
really kind of the dynamic we're seeing.
I will also see that the minefield has increased this game exponentially.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
for sure.
that Pelca has been a lot more adamant about throwing out these projectiles, making sure that they play the space, and not squabbling with Peach. Obviously, if you fight too
Yeah.
much with Peach, it's just...
We've seen it. It's nasty.
It's
It gets
dastardly.
real nasty real quick, especially when they pulled out the Toad.
Yeah, especially when you get jumped by Peach and Toad together,
Yeah.
it's over.
Don't get jumped.
I like the attempt. Put the C4 kind of on the ground. Try to blow both themselves as well as Focus up, but didn't quite get it and lost the stock for it. But this is, ooh,
And we got the hug.
see, look, the damage just comes off. It's very, very, very
Beautiful
difficult.
counter, though.
I will say that from all the projectiles from earlier that we saw from Pelca, the damage immediately was racked up, and this game is so still heavily in Pelca's favor. Obviously, the percentage isn't necessarily too far off. One good edge guard from Focus, and then that's Pelca's stock. And one good up tilt or grab from Pelca, that's Focus's stock.
Yeah.
But I think the percentage going into the next stock is going to be very helpful. I think 95 is not too bad. It's
No,
bad.
95 is not that bad. I mean, not compared to 133 or one, because once you get into the 100s and you start to get that smoke, is really when you know you're kind of into that danger territory.
Yeah.
I feel like anything above 120 is when you're really starting to get that, okay, I need to really be careful and watch my moves because I could be knocked out at any moment. If I don't have good DI, or if my DI does not lock in, I'm going to be exiting the earth and leaving that stock behind.
Exactly. I think another thing about, especially going against someone like Peach, is that once you get to the higher percents, Peach doesn't really have kill confirms. It really is straight hits and kind of just like spacing things to try and whiff punish you. The issue is that when it comes to these small stocks, I think Focus does not want to let Peach get too much off here. Obviously, very dangerous situation, and actually is playing that same projectile game that we saw earlier in the first stock, just to try and get as much as possible. Drop as many projectiles, make it so Peach can't really get in without something happening. And look at this, 92
already. This is crazy.
It's insanity. Yeah, this is crazy.
Whoa.
Just so dominant a performance right now. Out of
Oh,
pulling the
wow.
jump with the.
Do we have a replay of that?
Production, we got a replay. Production, we got a replay.
No, we don't.
Production, is this best of 5?
Yeah, look, they're
is
wrapping up the controllers. They're done.
Production, is this best of 5 still?
Are you trying to get the voice in your head?
Production. Why are they not playing the 6th game, the 5th game, the 4th game? How many games do we play?
I'm about to say, like, they're wrapping up the controllers. Look at the screen.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm getting kicked off. Apparently the voice in my head wants me to exit the premises. But
I'm like, the controllers are being wrapped up. What is going on?
what is happening?